Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we expose the most intriguing and often hidden truths about the British royal family. Today, we're diving deep into a topic igniting intense debate and widespread speculation across global royal circles: the potential timeline for Prince William and Princess Catherine's ascension to the very pinnacle of the throne. Is the future of the crown truly unfolding right before our eyes, but largely behind closed doors? Recent whispers from the heart of royal life hint this pivotal moment in British history could arrive sooner than anyone truly anticipated. These urgent murmurs stem from observations of dramatically heightened preparatory activities deep within the hallowed halls of Buckingham Palace, specifically concerning the intricate, top-secret arrangements for a future coronation ceremony already being set in motion. Before we unravel these gripping developments and the whispers echoing within the tightly guarded royal household, please take a moment to show your vital support. If you find our coverage insightful and truly engaging, give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe to our channel to ensure you don't miss any crucial updates on the monarchy. Your support genuinely helps us continue bringing these compelling stories directly to you. Now, let's peel back the layers of this high-stakes narrative. For some time now, various accounts, whispered behind velvet ropes, have indicated that the Prince and Princess of Wales, acutely aware of their inevitable destiny and the immense responsibilities that await them, have been undertaking a rigorous process. This has been described as a quiet preparation for their eventual, and indeed inescapable, roles as the future king and queen consort. This is no passive waiting game. It implies a dedicated, almost relentless, behind-the-scenes effort to fully grasp the intricate complexities of the monarchy at its absolute highest level, ensuring a seamless, flawless transition when that fateful time arrives. This ongoing, intensive preparation, while perhaps not widely publicized in its meticulous detail, is a crucial, hidden part of the royal machinery. Heirs are traditionally mentored and guided towards their future roles, but the current, almost unprecedented circumstances add layers of unique, pressing considerations. What unforeseen challenges might this accelerated training specifically seek to address, hinting at unseen pressures within the system? As we are all acutely aware, His Majesty King Charles III is bravely undergoing intensive cancer treatment, a battle fought largely in private. While official updates from Buckingham Palace aim to reassure the public about his response to treatment and his continued state duties, there's a distinct difference between transparency and the underlying strategic urgency. Despite these ostensibly positive updates regarding King Charles's health, it appears that the strategic planning and preparatory work concerning Prince William and Princess Catherine's ultimate roles continue apace, relentlessly. While prudent long-term planning is always necessary for the monarchy's future, sources privy to the innermost workings of the palace suggest these plans are not merely theoretical. They are, startlingly, being actively pursued, potentially with an increased sense of urgency or focus, hinting at a hidden timetable known only to a select few. Adding a new, and particularly intriguing, dimension to this unfolding narrative is a recent, bombshell report. This report claims Princess Catherine was secretly crowned queen during an ultra-quiet ceremony. This extraordinary alleged event, part of her secret royal training regimen, would be a profound symbolic step. If true, it reveals an intensive, hidden process preparing her for the immense demands of the crown, a preparation far beyond what the public witnesses. Why would such a significant ceremony be kept hidden, shrouded in such secrecy? And what does this silent crowning truly signify for the crown's immediate future and the balance of power within the family? The weight of the crown casts a long, silent shadow. The report cites an insider who provided intriguing specifics about this alleged hush-hush ceremony. This source claimed that during this highly discreet event, Kate did indeed wear a crown. This symbolic act, according to the insider, was directly linked to her intensive preparation for what truly lies ahead, the immense responsibilities and pressures of queenship. The source is quoted as stating, "Kate wore a crown, and has been taking lessons in what it means to be queen ahead of King Charles's death, and was crowned in a hush-hush ceremony to prepare her for what's coming. The insider further added that she was beautifully received, suggesting an internal acceptance of her readiness. If true, this would emphatically not be a formal public coronation like King Charles III. Instead, it sounds more akin to a highly significant training exercise, a simulated, deeply symbolic experience designed to mentally and symbolically prepare the future queen consort for the unimaginable weight of the crown and the crushing reality of her future role. The very act of wearing a crown, even privately, is an incredibly powerful symbol, imbuing the wearer with a tangible sense of responsibility and history. What kind of secret training must truly prepare a future queen for the ultimate test, and what chilling implications does this private ritual hold for the line of succession? This report, detailing the alleged ultra-quiet ceremony and private crowning, surfaced shortly after another piece of news that initially seemed to present a somewhat contradictory picture regarding the pace of the transition. That news concerned a significant honor King Charles was reportedly planning to bestow upon his son and daughter-in-law, the authority to issue royal warrants, a centuries-old tradition, deeply rooted in British commerce. However, this was mysteriously postponed. The granting of royal warrants is a highly sought-after mark of recognition for individuals or companies who have supplied goods or services to the royal household. It allows them to proudly display the relevant royal arms, a prestigious symbol of quality and a clear signal of the royals' deep connection to British industry. It had been widely anticipated that King Charles would grant William and Catherine this power, a move seen as a clear signal of their rapidly growing responsibilities and increasing prominence. However, despite the apparent readiness for this crucial step, the king had reportedly not yet formally authorized the move. This perplexing delay led to the immediate understanding that the granting of the Wales's royal warrants had been inexplicably postponed. For some astute observers, this delay seemed slightly counterintuitive, almost baffling, given the broader narrative of William and Kate's increasing responsibilities and their accelerated preparation. Why would the king delay granting them this traditional mark of authority if preparations for their ultimate succession were being accelerated behind the scenes? What hidden reason could possibly explain such a baffling pause, creating an apparent contradiction in royal strategy that has left many questioning? Initially, this postponement of the royal warrants announcement came as something of a shock to those following royal affairs closely. It appeared to be a perplexing pause in the steady delegation of duties and honors to the next generation, a moment of confusion. However, subsequent explanations, carefully released, clarified the situation. It was reported that the delay was not due to any reluctance on the king's part to empower his son and daughter-in-law, nor was it a reflection on their readiness. Instead, the reason provided was a more practical, or as it was termed, a logistical delay. This could involve complex administrative processes, the sheer volume of applications, or perhaps unforeseen scheduling issues. The world of royal administration is notoriously intricate, a labyrinth of ancient protocols and modern bureaucracy. Even seemingly straightforward procedures can be subject to agonizing delays due to intricate protocols and extensive paperwork. But is that the whole story, or a convenient explanation for something far more significant occurring beneath the surface? Crucially, despite the specific delay regarding the royal warrants, the overarching, resounding message remains: King Charles III is fully, unreservedly supportive of the ongoing, intensive training and preparation of both Prince William and Princess Catherine for their future roles. The king understands, perhaps more deeply than anyone alive, the immense undertaking that awaits them and the absolute necessity of being thoroughly, flawlessly prepared. His own decades-long apprenticeship as Prince of Wales undoubtedly equipped him with invaluable, hard-won experience. He desires a smooth, unblemished transition. He would wish the same, if not an even more focused and perhaps accelerated preparation for his heir. Therefore, when viewed together, these seemingly contradictory reports paint a complex, yet utterly compelling, picture. On one hand, we have the intriguing, almost sensational, claim of an ultra-quiet ceremony involving a symbolic crowning as part of intensive, possibly accelerated, secret training for Princess Catherine. This strongly indicates a breathtakingly fast pace of preparation for the ultimate role. On the other hand, we see a delay in a more immediate, tangible step, the granting of royal warrants, which is attributed to practical, logistical reasons. How can these two vastly different narratives possibly be reconciled, or do they hint at an even deeper, more complex game afoot, playing out in the shadows of the monarchy? The threads of royal destiny are woven in secrecy and time. These two pieces of information, though seemingly contradictory regarding the pace of transition, can perhaps be reconciled into a larger, more intriguing truth. It's entirely possible that the focus of the current preparation is so heavily weighted towards the eventual ascension and coronation, the single most important event for the future of the monarchy, that other intermediate steps, while still planned and significant, are simply subject to practical delays. Or perhaps the logistical delay itself is a minor blip in a larger, accelerated plan that is otherwise proceeding rapidly, relentlessly, and largely behind the scenes. The idea of accelerated preparations for a future reign is not unprecedented in history, though the precise circumstances are always unique. The British monarchy, built on centuries of rigid tradition, must constantly adapt to changing times and ensure a smooth, stable, and unquestionable succession, especially in moments of uncertainty. The health of the reigning monarch is naturally a critical factor that can influence the perceived urgency of preparing the heir, adding a layer of dramatic tension to every royal appearance. The reports of Princess Catherine undergoing such intensive training, potentially including profoundly symbolic acts like wearing a crown in a private ceremony, underscore the immense pressure and unparalleled dedication involved in preparing for the vital role of Queen Consort. This is not merely a ceremonial title, it is a position of significant, often hidden, influence, demanding grace, resilience, and unwavering support. Catherine has, over the years, demonstrated a remarkable aptitude for royal duties, growing into her challenging public role with poise, elegance, and ever-increasing confidence, captivating millions. Her reported engagement in such rigorous private preparation only highlights the profound seriousness with which she approaches her destiny, a destiny that now seems to be rushing towards her at an unprecedented speed. Similarly, Prince William has steadily taken on more senior responsibilities, representing his father and the crown on critically important occasions. His training for kingship is inherently a lifelong process, but reports of intensified preparation powerfully suggest that the gears are turning with greater force than ever before, ensuring he is fully, absolutely ready to step into his father's shoes when that momentous call finally comes. The public watches these developments with keen interest, a palpable blend of profound respect for the current monarch and an almost feverish anticipation for the future reign of William and Catherine. They represent a vital bridge between ancient tradition and the modern world. Their ascension will undoubtedly mark a new, defining chapter, and the reports of accelerated preparation indicate that this chapter is being meticulously, perhaps even frantically, planned, every detail considered. While caution is advised with claims from sources like Radar Online, especially regarding extraordinary claims about secret ceremonies hidden from public view, the persistent nature of reports suggesting intensified preparation for William and Catherine, coupled with the visible and undeniable increase in their senior engagements and responsibilities, lends undeniable credence to the idea that the transition is very much on the minds of those within the royal institution, a constant, underlying current of thought. The startling juxtaposition of the alleged secret crowning ceremony and the reported, logistical delay in granting royal warrants provides a truly fascinating glimpse into the bewildering complexities of royal planning. It suggests a scenario where the highest level of preparation for the ultimate role is taking absolute precedence, absorbing all resources, while other, albeit significant, steps are proceeding on their own, perhaps slightly slower, administrative timeline. In conclusion, while King Charles III bravely continues his treatment and steadfastly carries out his duties, the future of the monarchy is clearly a subject of intense, active, and perhaps even urgent planning. Reports indicate Prince William and Princess Catherine are not just passively waiting for their destiny to unfold, but are actively engaged in rigorous, demanding preparation for their ultimate roles. The claim of a private, symbolic crowning ceremony for Catherine, while extraordinary and almost unbelievable, fits within this broader narrative of intensive training, hinting at a rapid trajectory. Coupled with the logistical royal warrant's delay, these reports paint a picture of a royal household strategically, almost feverishly, preparing for the future, potentially with a renewed sense of focus and urgency. This ensures that when the inevitable time comes, the transition to the reign of King William and Queen Catherine will be as smooth, seamless, and well prepared as humanly possible, a testament to unwavering foresight. This eventuality certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the continuity and the relentless, almost surgical, planning inherent in the ancient institution of the monarchy. The immense weight of history and the undeniable demands of the future are simultaneously shaping every action being taken today within the impenetrable palace walls. What are your thoughts on these groundbreaking reports? Do you truly believe that preparations for William and Catherine's ascension are being significantly accelerated? And what do you make of the astonishing claim about a secret crowning ceremony? Share your opinions in the comments section below. We love hearing from you and discussing these fascinating, often mysterious, topics. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth royal coverage, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next crucial update. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next deep dive.